The Curse of Ruth's Legacy. The bat sold for $12.7 million at Sotheby's. A Babe Ruth game-used bat, swung in a legendary home run, its grain worn smooth by time. Grant Ellison, billionaire and collector, had to have it. Another trophy for his sanctuary of legends, Jordan's finals jersey, Gretzky's stick, Ollie's gloves, but the bat? The bat felt different. The moment it entered his gallery, the air grew thick, like the room was holding its breath. The first guest to touch it was Oliver, a hedge fund executive. He lifted it, eyes narrowing, his lips curled in a smirk. Oliver, VO, I could ruin my partner. Take everything. The next morning, Oliver's business partner was found hanging in his office, his accounts drained. The second was Marie, an art dealer. As she ran her fingers along the wood, her pupils dilated. Marie, VO, why should I sell art when I can own it all? A week later, she was caught trying to smuggle a Van Gogh out of the Louvre. Then came Harrison, a father of three, a good man. He gripped the bat, knuckles white, his breathing grew ragged, his eyes darted as if seeing something Grant couldn't, then suddenly he dropped it and bolted. Hours later, Harrison's wife was found butchered in their bedroom, their children locked screaming in a closet. Grant knew it wasn't coincidence. He stood alone in the gallery that night, staring at the bat. It hummed in the silence, vibrating with an energy that wasn't right. He reached out, his fingers brushed the grip. The world tilted. He wasn't in his gallery anymore. He was standing in a stadium, packed with shadows instead of people. The sky was wrong, bloated and black, swirling like a storm. Swing, boy. Grant turned. Babe Ruth stood at the plate, grinning, but his eyes were hollow voids. His jaw stretched too wide, filled with teeth too sharp for a man. His uniform was soaked in blood. He raised his own bat, identical to Grant's, but the wood was wet, pulsing, alive. Swing! The voice echoed again from everywhere, from inside his skull. Grant stumbled back into his own body. The bat clattered to the floor of his gallery, but he wasn't alone. The shadows moved, and Babe Ruth was still grinning in the glass reflection behind him. Make it count.